Thank you, Perella. Members of the South Carolina Senate will take action on a bill aimed at outlawing abortion with some exceptions later today. The bill will be discussed in the Senate's Medical Affairs Committee. If it moves out of that committee, it could go before the full Senate as early as tomorrow on Wednesday. The bill outlaws abortion, but now has exceptions for rape and incest within 12 weeks of conception. It also allows abortions to save a mother's life. Republican Representative Neil Collins voted in favor of the bill with exceptions. He says he's hoping for more civility as lawmakers debate.
On Tuesday, I was a murderer to babies to some, and then Tuesday night when I voted for the bill, I was a murderer to women. We've got to tone down our rhetoric. This is a tough issue.
Now, if the bill passes the Senate, it would then go to Governor Henry McMaster's desk. The governor has said in the past that he'd like to see a day where there are no abortions in South Carolina. At 6:52, a judge granted former President Trump's request to appoint a special master in the FBI search of Mar-a-Lago. A special master is a third-party attorney from outside of the government. That person would review materials that agents seized from Trump's Florida home last month. The appointment means the DOJ will need to pause their review of those seized documents until the special master's review is done. Federal prosecutors are expected to appeal that decision. And Senate lawmakers will be back in Washington, D.C., back to work today after a month-long recess. Pressure is mounting for both Democrats and Republicans as midterm elections approach. Amy Lou is in Washington.
Well, the Biden administration is looking to boost Democrats by pushing several key issues through Congress to get the votes they'll need for November. Number one on their list is a budget, which could include more COVID funding. The Biden administration has said money is currently running out, and without more, vaccination programs could be jeopardized in the fall. But Republicans point to the more than $1 trillion already spent and the misuse of much of the funding already, which could stall budget negotiations. Republicans also argue too much spending would only add to inflation. We could also hear from Democrats looking to codify abortion rights following the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. Same-sex marriage could also be part of that discussion and, according to one expert, unlikely to pass.
This will probably give Democrats a chance to go on record and say, look, Republicans voted against that, and they'll want to take that to their voters. But this is just purely political at this point because it's just not going to make it through the Senate.
Democrats are also looking to get President Biden's administrative and judicial nominations done ahead of the midterms. In Washington, I'm Amy Lou.
At 6:54, the late actor Chadwick Boseman received a posthumous Emmy. The Black Panther star, who died at the age of 43 after a private battle with cancer back in 2020, won in the character voiceover performance category. It was for his role as Star-Lord T'Challa in Marvel's What If series. Now, the award was Boseman's first Emmy nomination and his first Emmy win. His official Twitter account posted, quote, "He put every part of himself into every character he ever took on." Boseman's widow, Simone Ledward Boseman, accepted the award Saturday night. Something new is coming to the west end of Greenville. The Design Review Board has approved these plans for New Realm Brewery at the Old Cigar Warehouse. That's on South Main Street at Wardlaw Street. It will include an outdoor dining pavilion and covered event area. A beautiful spot. The city says the plans preserve the historic character of that building. That includes that mural that you can see from South Main. The city says the board approved the plan under the condition that the architect make a few adjustments. So stay tuned.